gorilla stomping in a zoo. Check the vocals, animals gather right.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. I'm starting this video off inside the garage today just because there's a bit of wind outside and my camera unfortunately picks up a lot of wind noise very easily. So I don't really want that wind noise in your ears, but you know, sometimes it's a little thing that we got to accept in order to capture what I'm trying to share with you guys. But anyways, today's video, it's probably just going to be a short one, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see what happens. Got a couple of things in mind to do, but the priority today is to remove the sutures from our little white Leghorn. As you've seen in previous videos, and I'll give you a warning now that I'm probably going to flash back to a few graphic photos, possibly video, just to remind the viewers how this all began. But our little Leghorn is healed up nicely to the point now where the stitches can come out, and I want to get that done. So I'm going to go outside, my wife's going to hold the Leghorn, and we'll get those sutures taken out and share with you guys the level of healing at this point in time. So thankfully the Leghorn survived, and we're at this stage where we can be taking stitches out, so awesome stuff. So next to that, little update as far as the rabbit house goes. I did pick up some more plywood, and I got 3 sheets of it actually just off camera here. And I got 3 sheets because I'm going to be adding another sheet onto the rabbit coop. I've decided that one of the walls that is currently mesh, I'd like to make that a solid wall, and that'll help with expansion and layout of the rabbitry. And I almost said wabbitry, just if you picked up on that. But anyways, I want to expand that wall and put up the 3rd sheet of plywood is going to go there. So that's what I'm thinking I might do in this video. It's a beautiful day outside, great opportunity to get it done. It's just that wind is there, so as far as, you know, being able to talk to you guys and stuff, it's probably going to be a bit limited. So here I am in the garage, just letting you know what's going to be happening. Stitches coming out and possibly putting up that plywood. And I think that's the only other thing. I did want to let you guys know my old truck that you've seen me work on in the past finally gave up the goose. Alright, I threw in the white towel when I was at Home Depot getting this plywood. Unfortunately, she stalled out in the middle of the parking lot. Myself and my wife were in the truck at the time. We kind of looked at each other like, oh, now what? Alright, she's been, you know, eating up money a bit lately with repairs. And unfortunately, when she stalled out, she started back up again, but had a really rough idle. The whole truck was just kind of, you know, jostling and vibrating, you know, just like you're at the club here, you know. So anyways, I waited for a check engine light to come on, which by the time we got back home, it did. I read the codes. It was saying multiple cylinder misfires, O2 sensor, low voltage, lean, like everything, you know, that all the signs that it was time to let the truck go. So that's exactly what I did. I've let the truck go. We've gone to a dealership and ordered a new truck, and so that'll be something to share with you guys at a later date. But the old 2004 GMC Sierra, my dad's old truck that I inherited when he passed, that truck is no longer with us. It's gone to a new owner who wanted it as a project, and we wish him well with those endeavors. So you will not be seeing that old 2004 GMC Sierra on this channel from this point forward. Alright, as far as COVID goes, pretty much over it. I've been back to work since. You know, it wasn't a normal feeling shift at work. You know, I was kind of had this hazy, sweaty feeling throughout, but got through it, feeling good. Family's pretty much over COVID, so to those who may have wished us well during that, thank you very much. And glad to just have it all documented and share it with you guys that thankfully our families did well. And to those of you out there affected by COVID, I hope you guys are doing well, and all the best to you and your families during this pandemic and stuff. So that's that. Let's get outside. It's a beautiful day, so I want to get this footage outside, whether it's windy or not, get those stitches out of the Leghorn, and hopefully keep the motivation going to get that little sheet of plywood put up. Right? It's just going to involve taking a bit of plastic down that's up there now and fitting that plywood into place, using some Donkey Kong glue, of course, and getting that put up. So there's the plans for the video. Hopefully the sound and everything works out. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoy a little bit of music that I'll have to overlay to save your ears from the wind noise. But join us as we just have another day here around the house and around the land, and another day in our life. So we'll see you outside. Thanks. Alright, so we're outside here now, and here is one of our little Leghorns. Try to get her up into frame here so you can see. So, just show you the wound. Now at this point in time, I'm going to just put in a little bit of footage and pictures of when this wound first happened, so you see where we're coming from. Alright, so now you see where we are with the wound. Very nice healing. Very clean lines. So the healing went very well. You see we still got our sutures that need to come out. So I'm going to try and get you guys a good view of taking out the sutures. If not, you'll know that we're just cutting one side of the loop that I made and hauling the rest of it through. But that's the idea anyways. Gonna get these out. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see. I think maybe the other chickens may have already plucked a couple out, because there was definitely more than 4. But excellent healing. Went really well. We're quite pleased with that. And she survived, which is the biggest goal. So all is well. So hopefully I got some good views of that for you. There, it's a bit sunny out, so I'm not seeing exactly what I'm filming here. That's our girl. So I'm going to get my wife to hold her now and try to keep her in this area, and I'll go ahead and remove those sutures for you guys. Alright, so I'm going to hold on to one end of the loop. Put my scissors in through. And there we go, that's one of the sutures out. Same deal again. Holding on. Make sure not to poke her in the eye. Yeah, alright, girlie. There's another one out. The crows are coming around to have a view of what's going on. This one will be a bit easier, it's a bigger loop on it. And one more. This might actually be two. No, that's one. Alright, girly. You know chickens, they're attracted to shiny objects, so she's probably trying to keep track of these scissors while trying to stay still. Just a little bit. It's alright. You're alright. There we are. Fourth suture is out. Let's have a little look at her neck now without the sutures. Look over this way. You hear Rufus in the background? Alright, just turn your beak this way, honey. Trying to be a star. Alright, so I think you can get a pretty good view of her neck there. So, I would call that a big success here on the land. We're quite pleased that we managed to save this girl from her injuries. And looks like she got a feather stuck in her eye. There we go. Get out of there. Rufus is saying hello. Alright, so I'm going to let this girlie down, let her do her thing. And we'll call that a great success, and stitches are out. We do love having a rooster in our flock here now. He's doing well. The girls, you know, they still don't really know what to think of him. They're keeping their distance, and they kind of hang out up on the roost inside the coop, and so he's you know, he's still a little bit of a loner. Hopefully the girls accept him more and hang out with him more. Apparently he likes to eat hay, but yeah, anyways, he's doing well joining the flock, and the girls are slowly accepting him. Hopefully they continue, and hopefully they let him you know, do his thing, thread them, and we get some baby chicks going here. I think a cross between either this Rhode Island Red or this Red Sex Link and Rufus, or one of the Leghorns, I think would be an awesome little outcome, and see what kind of chick develops from that. Try to expand our layer flock would be great. Alright, so I'm going to head down to the garage, grab a sheet of plywood, and this is the area I'm looking at replacing. So I'm going to take down these strips of plywood that's holding up this vapor barrier, and just put a sheet of plywood up there for now. I'm not going to worry about painting it today, anything like that. Just pretty much just get it up into place and go from there. Alright, so I'm going to begin by removing this plywood and vapor barrier. But there's one thing I just realized when I brought out this plywood sheet is that for some reason I was thinking just a perfect plywood sheet was going to just fit in there, but that's probably about 6 feet tall, whereas I have an 8-foot tall sheet of plywood. So I'm going to have to trim down my plywood to height. Not a big deal, but I'm going to start off by getting these strips and vapor barrier off, and we'll go from there. Alright, so now that I got the vapor barrier down and the stripping, and I've taken away some of the dirt buildup that's been behind that vapor barrier, I'm going to go ahead and get my measurement now for the length of plywood that I'm going to need to match up with the piece that's already here. Alright, and the measurement that I'm getting is about 6 feet 4 inches. So that's why I'm going to cut my plywood to length now as well, and go ahead and get it put up in place. Alright everybody, so that's going to conclude today's video. Like I say, you got your update regarding the Leghorn. We took out the stitches, got some new plywood up on the rabbit coop, and just a general update overall. So quick little video, hope you guys enjoyed it, and until the next one, hope you're happy, hope you're healthy, take care of each other, and peace out.